Alright. Timestamp July 17th, 2025. 9 a.m. I had just started to make this recording when the phone rang, and it was the septic company letting me know the rain had gotten them backed up and they'll be here tomorrow morning instead of this morning. And I was afraid that might happen. He would like his turn first, if that's alright. That 12-year-old Chihuahua, man, he's little, but he brings a lot of opinion to the table. So that's a downer. But with all the rain we've been getting, he said the rain got him backed up on the last job and they had to go back this morning and finish it instead of come here. Which I had known since I scheduled it that the rain might become a problem. It's real hard to do some kind of major digging project in a monsoon. You know, ask Gene and Marty. It's hard. I'm not going to get bored, just going to be gross for one more day. It's funny because I told him, I'm like, okay, one more day of mopping. I thought that might happen. He's like, oh, you all backed up? I'm like, yeah, for about a week. Oh, it's actually been kind of longer, really. We've been intermittently been able to, like, purge, and then don't try it. Don't do anything. Don't make a sound. It's listening. You know, after that. So yeah, that sucks, but I guess it's not surprising. I felt like that was going to happen. I had a weird feeling that Thursday sounded great, but something's going to come up, you know. So we're looking at Friday. Okay. I think I told you I talked to our new lawyer yesterday. Wants me to not move on the vehicles, so I need to call them today and tell them don't expect it for now, because my lawyer has advised me not to do it. I almost want to ignore my lawyer on that one, but I'm gonna. That one I'll listen to him on. Because one thing that I can do, because the SUV can't be locked. I mean, it can be locked, but we can never get in it again unless we find the keys that Dad hid. And maybe that's the right move here. Maybe that's the right move, is just to keep purging this place until we find the key, and then avoid that and hope that nobody messes it up. Meanwhile, because I know rekeying one of those is several $100s. And I know there was one key here, because my mom had put it in the bathroom. I'm not sure why that was considered the safe location. My mom had put the key in the bathroom, and then about a month before Mom died, the key disappeared. And of course, Dad accused us, and actually even accused Chuck the Wonder Idiot, of taking the key. One of you guys must have taken it. It's like, no? You really just don't understand how broken your brain is. So the last month Dad was here, Dad did take the key, we know that, and put it somewhere. My wife and I have the theory that he's kind of like a ferret or a raccoon, in that he has, 5 or 10 favorite hiding places where he stores his nuts, that kind of thing. So I just woke up, by the way. That's probably why I sound like I'm about ready to, welcome Satan to planet Earth. I haven't done my morning warm-ups. So, in the respect that my dad has 5 or 10 or 20 secret little places where he stores his nuts, we found a bunch of them, but my wife and I are under the theory that there's still 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 that we haven't found. Because there's paperwork for the vehicles that's missing. We think there may be more, frankly, gold, because they had those gold coins, some, not like millions and millions and millions in gold, but they do have some of those gold, the golden eagles or whatever. There are a few missing. So, because we did an inventory, there's a few missing. There's still the question of, because my parents normally had like a stack of cash in the safe. I mean, full disclosure, they normally had in between like $10,000 and $30,000 as like emergency money. It is real possible that my dad burned through that because he wasn't really able to get to the bank and whatnot. He might have used that for his day-to-day, going to the grocery store, or just being a fool and losing it out in the wild. But if he didn't do that, where is it? You know what I mean? If there is still, some kind of stack of cash somewhere, if that still exists, that's something that might be in the hidey hole, considering he emptied the safe. We got here in the safe that was in a secure location, had been pulled out of the wall, was sitting in the middle of the floor, and was open. And like I said, I think we found some of the contents of that, but not all the things that we know as of 2 years ago would have been in there. But it's been 2 years, so maybe some things changed. Don't know. Yeah, I've been up long enough to pour my coffee. That was about it, and yet swarmed by critters who wanted their water bowl filled. But we are sporting our new Sylvester mug. It's super. Look at that. He's everywhere. So, I didn't make this coffee. That's the Harry and David vanilla. Tiny made coffee. It's good. Yep, water bowl. It's for everybody. Just play nice. So, I was looking forward to water. And make no mistake, I can draw water. I can bring water into the house. It's just how the water leaves that becomes complicated. Having Resident Evil, the movie flashbacks. It's a sealed room! If you know, you know. And we can limp through because we're going to have to, right? This is us making lemonade. And I got a full list of things that I want to work on today that don't involve water, so I will do that. do need to force a dishwasher load through. Hopefully that'll cooperate. Occasionally that causes issues. The dishwasher is pretty far upstream, so occasionally it'll go all the way down to the shower, which I think the shower in the master bathroom is probably the last stop on the circuit. Seems like seems like the buck always stops there. It'd be nice when that's not a thing. But I need to try and run the dishwasher and hope that no May ensues. I'm awake. So I'm going to try and restack the appliances that we're keeping on the brown shelves out there. The totes that are behind me, I need to try and finalize that. Get the other brown shelf in the garage squared away so I have somewhere to store them. Because right now they're kind of stacked, question mark. I can do it better. It's nothing on Tiny, it's just I've got a lot more experience with like storage and stacking and warehouse, and you know, 20 years experience and that kind of stuff, so I can make it a little bit more accommodating. We got in a couple cases of the Banker boxes. Prepping some of those would be good. Yeah, I'd like to clear that table, the dining room table that I parked in the living room. Because I'd like to put empty banker boxes on that and use that as a kind of a staging area. Right now it's just piled with junk that I found everywhere else in the house. Because there's junk everywhere else in the house. Yeah. I don't even know. I'm prepping a mini Walmart order right now. Yeah. According to the weatherman, it's supposed to start storming here around 2, so that was actually my other concern, was even if they got here at 9 a.m. or 8 a.m., would they be able to wrap up the job in time? You know what I mean? Trying to beat the rain, basically. Because I expect this is probably a difficult job to do in a storm. You know, much like repairing electrical lines. I'm sure that's just a delight for all involved. And I've seen the guys down here do it, like during storm, post-storm, something like that. That's some daredevil shit right there. I'm playing with power lines during a lightning storm. They don't do it that often, but I've seen them do it in like crisis emergency situations. You can. Maybe you shouldn't, but you can. And you get that look from the DM. Oh, you can. You want to make a D20 roll? You can try it, you know. Maybe I shouldn't try this. Morning. I'm going to have a bowl of cereal. Slumming it. I have good cereal, but I may do some Greek yogurt. I still got some good Greek yogurt in there. Some blueberries. Maybe a bowl of cereal with that. I'm pretty hungry. Yeah. Moderately healthy, right? Alright, I'm going to get on with it. Health check. A little congestion back here, but I just woke up, so that's pretty normal for me, even pre-emphysema. I can draw a pretty deep breath. No real pain, frustration there. No panic attacks. That's nice. Got a couple spoonfuls of optimism. I'm good. I'm good. Still at about 2 cigars a day, working on that. If things kind of slow down a little bit here, that would help me on that, I'm sure. But I need to quit regardless, and I know that. So, anyway, I'm gonna get to it. Got a few plans dancing around in the back of my head as I wake up and go, oh yeah, I should do that. Yeah, I got ideas. Alright. I'm gonna eat and start my day. Make it a great day.